Alright guys, so I might be getting a phone call in the middle of this, or a friend might be showing up. I'm sorry. Take what time you can get to film, right? So anyway, let's get down to the nitty and gritty. I am Graham from D&G Plays Minecraft. I am the main head on this channel. I am the one who started the side gate. Today we're going to do a flat world survival game, but this is actually from the last time that I tried to do this. We had a little bit of a problem. I couldn't seem to find any saplings, so if the same thing happens again, the only time I will be going into creative is to spawn one of every sapling. That's all I want. As of right now, we're going to do this a little bit differently than a regular flat world survival, and that is the fact that we are going to do a custom version. We're going to play on peaceful, but we will switch it to easy and up every now and again when we need it. But we're going to do a custom super flat. We're going to go into the presets, and you know, I've never tried redstone ready. That might be something to do in another video, but for today we're going to be doing Tunneler's Dream. So we will use that preset because there's 230 stone, so there's bound to be some ore at some point or another. I also like the fact that it has a flat bedrock, because you guys will find out as soon as I hit bedrock what I mean by that. Because I do big open pit mines, but I do them at bedrock and I work my way back up. So my mines can get rather big very quickly. Anyway, so back to what we're doing. We're going to use this. We're going to turn on the bonus chests. We're going to turn off cheats and generate structures on. Today's seed is going to be blue. I've noticed that you get really big cities when you get blue. Sometimes you get two large cities pretty much sitting on top of each other. It makes it really easy for trading. We're probably going to be doing some kind of a not an XP grinder, but I'm going to do an item grinder by making an NPC spawner at some point or another. So once we've got that, we'll double check that it's still created flat world, and we'll launch the game. So anyway guys, that's the plan. We're going to start doing this video series because Drake from D&G Plays Minecraft is really busy right now, so our normal D&G Plays Minecraft won't be happening quite as often, so I figured you guys would want some kind of filler. So alright, so right off the bat I'm noticing we have trees everywhere. I love that. I'll probably be doing this from now on with my Let's Plays whenever I do flat worlds, because I am just absolutely so sick and tired of logging into these games and not finding any saplings whatsoever. Alright, so my trick guys is I always run north when you start, and we'll do this with the specific intended purpose of finding a village. One thing you need to know about once you're in a village is that usually those little side roads that lead out of the village are actually pointing toward another village. So if you're in need of resources because your village is running low, or you don't like the village you're in, one thing to definitely do is to just follow one of those little side roads and just run straight. They don't normally lead straight into it, but if you follow them long enough, eventually one does pop up. And that isn't just the random world generator popping up, that's actually programmed to be like that. I've done some research to figure that out. Another thing to know, if you guys aren't going to do the flat world the way that I'm doing it, you can find saplings sometimes in the chest in the smith at the little villages. Now the problem is, if you go to at least 4 villages, eventually the chests stop spawning in the smiths. So after the 4th or 5th village, if you haven't found a sapling, you're probably going to want to start over, because that means there will be no trees on your world, and the only way to get wood is to sacrifice the houses, which if you do that, you'll lose your NPCs. So again, the only reason why I'm collecting the beef in the first place is simply due to the fact that I'm going to need it on the few times I switch it over to easy or medium or something like that in order to get some mob stuff. You know, got to keep an eye on your bar. Sorry. Hello? Okay. Well, the front. Oh, okay. Well, the front door's open, so you can let yourself in when you get here.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, I'm the only one here, so no, I don't think anybody's gonna care. All right. Later.
Bye.
All right. So anyway, guys. Like I said, you know, we're just gonna make this what it is. I might make some mountains. This is going to be an open suggestion world. Once I'm trying to make the city as large as I can. I don't know if I'm going to turn it into a castle or if I'm going to build a castle. I really don't know, but we've got 250 blocks down to play with. I mean, heck, if I wanted to, I could probably put the whole stupid city underground. And I don't know if the NPCs will still spawn down there, so we might have to cheat and use villager spawner eggs. But it should be fun. We should have a lot of fun with this. And I would like to apologize because I know that this first episode is going to take a while to get off the ground, simply due to the fact that it's just going to be mostly me running, trying to find a village. Yeah, and I'm really sorry, guys. I had this problem with the last video. I think I ran for, I don't know, I want to say probably about 15 minutes worth of the whole video just trying to find something. And I don't have any editing software. The Windows Movie Maker that comes with Windows 7 is a little overly confusing to me, and I really don't like the way that it plays. So I want to apologize for that, but you know, I would do some high speed or some speed up or time lapse or something like that if I had a video editor, which a friend of mine should be getting me his copy of his video editor rather soon. I know how to use his quite well, so we should start getting some sound effects and some other things that'll make this far more enjoyable experience for you guys to watch. I'm also going to be starting a creative world. I'm going to let you guys decide what goes in the creative world, and I'm going to start doing videos of my other worlds that I'm working on, and I'm going to start doing a video probably once or twice a month, just an update video to show you guys some of the stuff I'm working on my server. Yes, I am making a server. It's called Terra Firma. There's a Facebook page for it. I'll be putting a link below. I'm also making a background server which is just a background story, which is free for you guys to go on and explore. Everything is going to be world protected, so you won't be able to interact with anything, but you will be able to run around and collect food, so you can survive and stuff. And we'll probably give you flight so that everyone can fly around and just explore. So we've got all of that coming out. The server that I am coming out with, if any of you are familiar with the anime .hack, is very heavily inspired by that anime. So much so to the point that I have several Easter eggs in the first 2 quests alone that relate to those anime and video game series, which the video games are on the PlayStation 2 if anyone is interested. And well, you all saw me turn structures on. Well, alright guys, well, we've come up on 10 minutes now. I'm having to look at the camera because I've lost my timer. I'm sorry. So we've come up on probably about 5-10 minutes worth of video feed so far, and we don't seem to be finding any structures, which is really disappointing. If there aren't any, then I suppose I will just have to start building somewhere, and if that is the case, so be it. But I will warn you that I will go into creative mode at some point after I build more than one house, specifically with the intended purpose of spawning in some villagers, so that we don't get too awfully bored. I do like the fact that the vegetation seems to be getting thicker randomly here and there. You would almost seem to think that that would indicate a village or something, but apparently not. That's rather disappointing, and I do apologize. And if my friend gets here before our normal time frame is up, I will end the video, and I'll go ahead and I'll go into creative and try to find a village. And if I don't find a village, then episode 2 will be us starting up. with just building one. I'm going to be doing everything from real simple stone houses to really elaborate houses. I like looking up YouTube videos and how to make stuff, and I make them on other levels before I come and show you guys, just so I have a really good idea of what it's supposed to look like when it's done. And if you guys want to get a tutorial, I'd be more than willing to make my own rendition tutorial of what it is supposed to be, or my own style from the original, and you guys can go from there. And I'll try to always put a link to the original too if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, go ahead and leave comments. I do actually check my comment section a lot more than most YouTubers do. And it's not because I have a low amount of subscribers. It's literally just the fact that I want to know what you guys have to say. I don't mind if I have to sit through 200-300 comments to find something worthwhile of building, or even something that's not worthwhile that's just funny that I think everyone's gonna enjoy. I don't like doing the 3D art or the 2D art though. Like, don't go build Commander Shepard in 1/8 scale. No, I'm not gonna go building Shepard. I know, like, this isn't gonna turn into a hey, let's build something episode like what they do over on Rooster Teeth and all of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love watching those, but it's not my thing. So, well, alright guys, I will go into creative mode real quick just to try and find a stupid village. And this is how you do it if you don't know how. You go and open a land and you set cheats to be on if you've already set cheats off. So, game mode 1. Oops. Game mode 1. And remember guys, I do play on a laptop. I do not get the best quality when I play. I get lag spikes a lot. But hopefully once I get my server up and running, we should be able to run this off of the server, and we shouldn't have any problems at all. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of stone. And this is really disappointing, guys. I mean, I'm sorry. I thought I turned structures on, but apparently when you do super flat like this, there aren't any structures. Now, I know if you turn structures on and you do flat world, water world, they do put the structures underwater, and it's got me wondering if I'm going to go tunneling one of these days, and I'm just going to stumble across a whole, like, city underground. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but bit of a waste of the NPCs, if you ask me. Now I'm just going to go ahead in creative, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to build a little, like, dirt hut to spawn a couple of NPCs into. You know what, and I'm going to come back out of here because this is generating new terrain every time I'm over there. And I don't want to do that because it'll spike up the server. Or it'll spike up the level. So let's just go ahead. And I wonder if I can just teleport to spawn. Here. No, I can't. Because I've already got quite a bit of lag from generating all that new terrain. Of course, I am flying too. But we'll just build a nice little hut here. And we'll spawn a couple NPC villagers. Oops. We'll spawn a couple NPC villagers into it. That way we'll have somebody to trade with. Yeah, see how bad that lag was, guys? I didn't hit game mode 0, or I mean time set 0 It was just all lag. So I'm going to teach you this trick. A lot of people don't understand why, for some stupid reason, they can't get their villagers to spawn. And if you're trying to build houses to get villagers to go into it, you have to have some kind of an overhanging roof that touches air. So that would count as an overhanging roof if I went all the way down. It sounds like my friend's here, so I'll finish up this house and I'll get off and we'll start episode 2 in a minute.
Good God, I haven't been here long. There's the moves on your head.
Yeah.
Oh.